darlings. How are you? It's Miss Karen, honey, and I am recording live from my boudoir. I know it's a little dark in here. I've got a couple of lights going on. So if you cannot see me, I apologize, but honey, I am here and I am ready to dish with you. The topic of this video is, will R. Kelly's career survive yet another sex scandal? Now, unless you have been living under a rock, you know that there was a press conference held here in Atlanta about R. Kelly, where Johns Creek, which is a northwestern suburb here, found some incriminating evidence and it was turned over to the police. During that press conference, a woman by the name of, and if you see me looking away, I'm looking at my laptop and getting some very vital information because I'm all about, honey, having the receipts and making sure that I'm providing the most accurate tea that I can get my hands on. Hello. So a woman by the name of Kenyette Barnes, she is the co-founder of a movement, it's a campaign called hashtag Mute R. Kelly. And in this press conference, she stands up there to say that she is partnering with former Fulton County chairman and current Atlanta mayoral candidate John Eves and some other influential people to attempt to close down R. Kelly's concerts and to get him dropped from his label at Sony and all this other stuff. And so the concert actually took place yesterday. She said that during that press conference, she was going to reach out to the Wolf Creek Amphitheater, which is where the concert was held. She was also going to reach out to Live Nation, who, if I'm understanding this correctly, owns the venue. So they're the entity responsible for sponsoring his concert here in Atlanta. She was sending out a letter to them and contacting them, requesting that they cancel that that concert. And unfortunately, it did not happen. They were unsuccessful because the concert took place yesterday here in Atlanta. And I'm looking at an article that was posted by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and I will put that link down in the description box below, that has a picture of a few protesters standing outside of the venue, but a line of concert goers who, still wanted to see this concert despite the allegations. One person stated that, they are just such a fan of R. Kelly's music, they didn't want to miss the show despite what was going on. Now, if that were not, and I want to add this piece of information as well. So, although they were unsuccessful in stopping R. Kelly's concert here in Atlanta, they were successful in stopping the concert in Memphis. Now, I don't know the specific date, but the concert is obviously coming up. They stopped that concert and some prior to the Atlanta one. But I guess the Atlanta market is so big. He just has a lot of loyal followers here. So they definitely showed up for the concert. Now, if that were not tea enough, honey, hello. There was an article that was posted, I believe today, if I'm not mistaken, or yesterday, or a few days ago, by BuzzFeed. And what I can ascertain from this article, it appears that BuzzFeed is actually working very closely with law officials to kind of spearhead this investigation. And what they have brought forth, and I will link this article to you guys as well. This is an article that discusses a young lady who at the time in 2008, her name was Geronda Johnson. She was a 15-year-old sophomore at a Chicago suburban high school, and she claims that she had a intimate relationship with R. Kelly, and that the relationship went on for a number of years. She has since married and has 3 children. And although she had a legal agreement with R. Kelly and his clan, she has chosen to speak out against these allegations. I want to read you a blurb from BuzzFeed so that you can get an idea of how serious this is. It says several individuals with firsthand knowledge of the situation have supported Pace's claim. Now, Pace is now the young lady's married name. Additionally, BuzzFeed News reviewed signed legal documents, drafts of a settlement between R.Kelly and Pace, correspondence between Pace and the attorneys involved, a polygraph test performed at the request of her attorney regarding her relationship with Kelly, a probate court document opening an estate for Pace as a result of a civil settlement, and a subsequent payment made by Kelly's management company to Pace. So, when you talk about showing the receipts, honey, those are receipts. When you can provide legal documentation that can speak to this young lady's claim, those are receipts, honey. And we're not talking about, text, emails, anything like that. We're talking about legal documents from the courts. Okay, so honey, that is receipts all over it. So like I said, this young lady is speaking out. It says here that Pace is the fourth former member of Kelly's circle to tell BuzzFeed News that the star mentally and physically abuses women closest to him. Kelly has faced similar allegations for years. In 2005, for example, his then wife, Andrea Lee, files an order of protection in Cook County Circuit Court, alleging that her husband had slapped and hit her and demanding no contact at all by any means. She later dropped that order. So we're talking about a history. According to these reports now, R.Kelly and your clan, don't come suing me because I don't make the news, honey. Miss Karen and Big Mama just here. We just report the news, okay? So don't come trying to sue me because there's nothing for you to get. Hello. But according to this BuzzFeed article, this has been an ongoing history. If you think back, R. Kelly first married Aaliyah, who was underage at the time. That marriage was annulled, several months later. Then the second incident was R. Kelly having alleged sexual relations with a minor, recording that video and also urinating on her. Of course, he denied those claims. Miraculously, he was able to get out of those charges. Now we have the charges with the young lady by the name of Jocelyn Savage, I believe her name is. And not really a claim, but her parents are saying that she is being held against her will. And, almost in a cult. And I don't know, whether to believe that or not. What I will say is that I don't condone sex trafficking, human trafficking. I don't condone any of that. I don't condone adult relations with a minor. So I am just kind of on the outside looking in just as the rest of the public. But I will tell you this. Receipts don't lie. Receipts do not lie, honey. And two, because there is an alleged history of this kind of behavior, I can tell you that this latest case is not working in R. Kelly's favor. Now, what is going to become of it, I do not know. But this article is juicy, honey. It is juicy. I read the entire thing. I read the feedback. People are down at the bottom of the article commenting. I want to say, BuzzFeed, I love your work. I am a big fan, but I'm sure you and your legal team are ready because you guys are opening yourself up for all types of legal ramifications. This is going to be a very interesting turn of events. I'm still, just kind of, if I'm not looking at the camera, honey, it's because I am looking here and getting delicious, juicy tea off of this website and this article, honey. I'm going to, as I said, link it. I highly encourage everyone to read both the articles by the AJC and BuzzFeed and get caught up on this tea, honey. In the meantime, I will be following this story very closely. As soon as I have more information, I will absolutely be reporting it. I want you guys to like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel. Like, hello, you guys need to subscribe because this is the kind of tea that I will be delivering unto you. So rate, subscribe, like, share, all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, love yourself, love each other, give more than you receive, and always do everything you can do to be the best possible you that you can be. Hugs and kisses, honey. Bye.